next slide. We're almost ready. 2 more minutes. 2 more. Yeah.
Sorry. Today's national holidays. Good morning. Joy. Oh, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy to the world. Good morning. Hey, that's a pretty loud group for not very many people. Let's try it one more time. Good morning. All right. Welcome to Althea. Thank you so much for spending your morning with us today. We're so grateful that you're all here. My name is Richard Kitzman, and I'll be going through the announcements. Thank you for being here. And for those of you who know me, whenever I do the announcements, I love to do the national holidays. So today's national holidays include National Earmuff Day, National Open and Umbrella Indoors Day. Oh my God. Popcorn Lovers Day. Oh, I can go with that. Smart and Sexy Day. Yeah, so I think Earmuff Day kind of takes the cake. I love it. That's just too funny. All right, and it's also a glorious day just to be alive and above the ground. So as a community founded in prayer, each Sunday after the service, we like to make sure that we open up with this, is we have a person who's available for prayers. I don't think she's, oh, there she is. Just in time. Lee Peterson will be our prayer partner today. Welcome. And that will be in what is currently called Darwin's Den, which is just the small room right before you go exit or before you go into the dining room. And if you have an issue or you want something manifested or you need help with something, see Lee. She is dynamite. You can also submit prayer requests on our website, so please take advantage of that. You can write one down. There should be forms maybe in front of your seats, and there is a confidential box in the back by the Welcome Center. If you're interested in being a member, or you're not a member yet and want to show your support, connect with our board president, Luis, our Reverend Christina, myself, our volunteer coordinator, Kristen, and we will get you up and running as a member. It is a great way to make a commitment to this beautiful place. So don't miss the chance to be a part of this growing community. This week's flowers, do we have flowers? I don't think we do.
Miscommunication.
What?
They're not here yet.
They're not here. But we do have those carnations, courtesy of King Soopers, Kroger Incorporated. Bouquets usually donates their flowers here. We just don't have any there this week. But if you are interested in donating flowers for a particular Sunday as a memorial or as a celebration, please see Kristen, our volunteer coordinator, and she can make arrangements to make sure that you are recognized for that. Let's see. We are also looking for, we already have a couple people who are watering our plants, but if anybody else wants to help out with watering plants around this place, you can see we have quite a green space here as well as outdoors. Just again, let Kristen Engelke know. And you can also visit our website or read the weekly newsletter for more information or to sign up. So please make sure you're on our email list. And speaking of flowers, oh, I already spoke of flowers. We also have some open board positions. And so if you really want to commit and you're interested or be committed, maybe, to get on a board, no, I'm just kidding. It's a lot of fun. It's a great way to get to know people, to show your support for your community here at Althea. And it's a matter of filling out an application and sort of meeting with the current board members. So we look for committed, motivated members. You can see me, Luis, or again, Reverend Christina. We have our gong bath today, and that is a sound immersion, and that begins at, when does that start? 12:30. So if you are interested, you can sign up today for it or just hang out till 12:30. Greg will be setting it up and he'll be able to take care of you. I think that's it. Yes. We have another group called the Hidden Grief. That is going to be on Sunday, September 14th. And that is with Reverend Kelly Robbins. So if you have grief issues, check that out. We will also be doing a mala prayer making workshop. This is going to be on September 28th. And this is experience for you to experience guided meditation, visioning to infuse your mala prayer beads with your intention. Class includes instruction and your choice of materials. And again, you can check that out on our website. Let's see. I think that is, looks like it's about it. Regarding the Mala Prayer workshop, if you are interested, and I can, if you want to stick around after the service, or it might be on your sheet there, register at peacockartsjewelry.com because space is limited. And again, welcome also to all of you folks out there in Facebook land and who will be watching this on our YouTube channel any day in the future, which is sort of amazing. So welcome to all of you who are here spiritually, emotionally, maybe just not physically. All right. And I think that is it. So without further ado, let us welcome Reverend Christina Jones.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you. He just had his wedding here, and it was beautiful. Welcome to Althea. Yes, it was a beautiful wedding. Welcome to Althea. And Richard, part of the LGBTQ community, we welcome all faiths, all sexual orientations. This teaching is over 1,000 years old. The building is over 100 years old. Steeped in law of attraction, spirituality, positive thinking, and not the woo-woo stuff. Really taking faith into action, being in the oneness. Thank you for watching us on Facebook and YouTube. And we're growing our community on social media and also growing our community here. So I invite you, bring friends and family, people that are searching for a new way of spirituality that's not steeped in fear, but steeped in love, in community, in oneness, and all inclusion. Welcome to Althea. Anyone new here, if you're willing to stand up so we could give you a beautiful greeting of applause. First timers, and we'll welcome you with a flower. Any first timers? I think you two are two first timers. Yeah, stand up, be recognized, be seen. Thank you for being here. And anyone new watching us on YouTube or Facebook, feel free to go to our website or drop us a like at our Facebook page. And thank you very much. And now Reverend Chris, he'll be speaking here next week, but he will also be leading us in a centering grounding prayer. Thank you, Reverend Chris.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks. So my name is Reverend Chris LaHiff, and it's my pleasure to be here. So I invite us all to just take a second. We're going to settle into this space. Deep breath, that breath of life that connects us all. So I begin by addressing and recognizing that one infinite presence, that presence of life, that life force energy that runs through absolutely everything. There is nothing outside of this one. This entire universe all stems and manifests from this one divine infinite consciousness. And each and every individual here right now is part of that. And as we draw our awareness to it, as we allow that feeling center in the place of, right there in the middle of our heart, to emanate the waves, it connects with all those around us who are also seeking that inner presence, the one presence that I speak of. So knowing that there's only one consciousness, I know that these words that I speak into that consciousness reverberate throughout the cosmos, that they invite each and every one into their highest calling, to recognize that infinite love, light, compassion, kindness, equity, that is the basis of this universe. What I call love with a capital L is throughout all. And so by virtue of being, from the second that you were born into this physical world, everything that you were before that comes with you. That there is an infinite presence that is always seeking to express, expand, and experience through each and every individualized point of that consciousness. So we have what we need. We have all that we want. Nothing can ever harm that presence within us, and nothing can ever make us less than. So as we sense and feel that life force within us, let that be your guiding light, remembering that what we seek is right there with us, seeking as us, and that it is a joy to behold on this planet. So I know that anybody that hears these words, whether here in person or online or in the future, I know that there is a presence within that is ready to lift you up as soon as you say, yes, I am ready to be there. And that spirit and consciousness opens up in bigger and bigger ways. So in deep gratitude for the law that's always giving through us and as us, I say thank you. And I release these words into the infinite, knowing that it is already done in the mind of spirit, and now it is our joy to behold as it manifests. And we can affirm that that is so, as we say, and so it is. Thank you, everybody.
Good morning. Please stand as you're able and join me in saying the statement of being. Together we affirm, God is all, both invisible and visible. One presence, one mind, one power is all. This one that is all is perfect life, perfect love, and perfect substance. We are individualized expressions of God and are ever one with this perfect life, perfect love, and perfect substance. And now we will join Abby in the face of God.
Please stay standing if you're able. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of love. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God.
Okay, go do the reading.
So our first reading today comes from Dr. Eric S. Genazzo, who is a writer and a clinical psychologist. And they say, healthy interdependence is the gateway to both surviving and thriving, and our capacity to achieve it is entirely contingent on our own social sufficiency, our being good enough for cooperation and for love. Much of the work in healing in our lives revolves around this central question of knowing that we are deserving of the belonging. And our second reading is from Dr. Ernest Holmes. You are inherently enough because you are a manifestation of the one Spirit and possess the divine intelligence within you, which can be accessed through faith and positive thought. Limitations come from our own fears and beliefs. By trusting in your inner power and aligning your thoughts with the universal law of good, you can express your true, abundant self.
It's not simple to say. Most days, I don't recognize me. These shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center, but I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person who makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and leave out a memory or two for that girl that I knew who was reckless just enough, who gets hurt, but who learned how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the light that's inside her, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds her to fight just a little to bring back the fire in her eyes that was gone but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of us mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
Woo! Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And that works, because we're summing up this 3-part series, or You Are the One. And we're the one. We're the one we've been waiting for. There's no escape hatch, even though some days you think there is one, and not waiting for this savior complex that has been formed through some very interesting energies throughout many world religions. Waiting for someone. It's us. And then last week, you don't have to try so hard. Everything, I wish I had an easy button. Everything is easy. Waking up in spiritual alignment is easy. And yet there's still work to be done. That this is a very pivotal time in our planet. Even though it appears to be a crisis and fear written, a lot of it really is an illusion. If you go deep, because deep requires deep, we're the ones. It's the light. And then I got this message, you're enough. You're enough. We live in a society, I have to say this as a side note, I am so happy I didn't grow up with social media. Holy cow, I was a class nerd. People like, you were a cheerleader. No way in the world. I played the flute, the head of the spelling bee. I got A's, and some days a little teacher's pet. I was a nerd. I didn't want to wear makeup. I went to a Catholic private school. I didn't want to hang out with the cool kids, except I was on the volleyball team. I liked my sports. And I watched, even in my childhood, and we've probably seen it too, comparison. And now in 2025, boy, is comparison up. It is up. Social media. When I found out you could put a filter on your picture and change how you look, that kind of creeped me out. My husband and I have some single friends who searching for their loved one, and yeah, they're on all these apps. And a funny story, our friend said, well, I met her, but it was her from 30 years ago. And I was like, wow, that's really interesting, of this enoughness. Like, we're enough because we're pre-approved. And we don't have to try so hard. So that enoughness can turn itself into really some unsavory energy where we'll overshop, overthink, look at ourselves a little too much in the mirror, compare ourselves to others. Well, that's not high consciousness. That's the human ego. The human wants you to divide yourself from spirit, from source. Absolutely. It wants to tell you, even though you probably have about 6 serums in your bathroom cabinet, I have 5, I'm just saying, I'm out myself, you don't need to buy another one. You're okay. You're enough. Now, I'm not saying not take care of yourself, not love yourself, not nurture yourself. I'm not saying let yourself just go out and people look at you like, what happened to you? No. But to overdo it, or even think, say if you have a dream of doing art, and it's okay to take an art class, but I know of someone, they're not in this room, so don't go looking around, been an artist for over 20 years and wants to go take another art class, and by the way, already makes 6 figures. It's like, you're good enough. Isn't it interesting how that shows up? Self-improvement is good, but there's a line, like we have to seek this balance of, I'm good enough right now that maybe you don't need to take that 100th meditation class. Now, I'm not saying stop meditation. You can always improve in meditation, but that's your oneness. That's your connection. And if you want to, it's good, as long as it's not coming from a place of comparison. So a couple of weeks ago, I was blessed by the wonderful Chris Parente, a family member of Althea. Thank you, Chris. Asked me to be on a new show called Colorado Conversations. You can see it on YouTube, on the CW, promoting Althea, our teachings, and having fun and showing what Althea is about. And I didn't know, I mean, it just came out that it was going to be on YouTube. He sent me the link. Oh, that's cool. And I just kind of didn't think it was going all over. That my uncle in Atlanta, Georgia, called me, and he was so excited. He said, I'm so proud of you. And, yeah. And my cousin and other family members. But also what came with this, are you ready? Very interesting texts and conversations. And that's what you guys are going to hear about it today. Some people I've known for 15, 20 years. Oh, I see you on TV. And I could just hear the, I see you on TV. I could just feel it through the phone. I was like, oh boy, in my head I'm going, uh-oh, something's up. Well, how did that happen? I'm like, what? I said, I got laugh because I've been laughing about it. How did that happen? I said, well, he asked me, and I said yes. And this person is very spiritual, I will say. So we all have the human. I said, well, I said yes, because Spirit said say yes. I'm like, yeah, you know, grow the center, grow it for another 100 years. Well, how come that's not happening for me? I'm like, what? No one's called me. I was like, ooh, this is a doozy. This is going to be good. And it's just really like in it and in it. And I'm like, okay. And I took a pause and said, what's really going on? What's really going on? Well, I've been working at this for over 40 years in ministry, and here you come along. I was like, ooh, and I did tell myself, breathe, because I'm not talking to my friend. I realize I've been a coach, side note, for over 9 years, a certified coach, life coach, if you want to say. I had to put that hat on really quick and go, what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, apparently I'm not good enough to get called. That was a rock. And I had some other interesting texts. I want to talk to you how this happened. But I asked God, I got off the phone, and we're still friends. I mean, I got a nice text, and I just sat in my office, and I asked, I just said, God, what is mine to do with this? And Spirit said, talk about it, because this is what's on the planet. I'm like, ooh. And then I thought about people comparing other people, how many Facebook friends they have. Or why aren't you on TikTok? Or you're on TikTok. Or you did this. I mean, just, you know, all into the comparison. And I'm like, this was a gift for an Althea, but for me and for all of us. Because when that showed up, that was a mirror of when you think, oh, I've been so spiritual and I've done this. That little ego creeps right up. And immediately, after another conversation, I said, in this phone call, may I at least for 10 minutes coach you? Let's put down all what we know in metaphysics, in other religions. Let's put down the prayer. I said, I want to get to this. I said, you called me back. What happened in your childhood? That's what it was. Her mom said she would never be good enough to even graduate high school. This person has 3 PhDs. Yeah. That's it. And she said, oh, I got some work to do. We're never done, y'all. I'm telling you. We're never done. We're never done doing our work. But in the meantime, we may as well enjoy it and be grounded. Yes, be grounded. For when that human Our society says you're not smart enough, tall enough, short enough, white enough, black enough, too black, too skinny, too rich, all this not enough. Just end that. There's a construct I learned when I was in coaching. Not enough, better than. This is from a wonderful psychiatrist named Dr. Carol McCall, who was my coach for many, many years. And she said it shows up in her 90s, telling me this. It shows up when you're rising in consciousness. When you think you've done all your work and you think you're all grounded and everything's kumbaya and I see oneness. That little something will show up to show you you're not done healing a childhood issue. And it's usually some really old stuff. So I asked my friend, when did your mother say this to you? And she said I was 6. I'm like, wow. So the human consciousness starts to get locked in from in utero to 8. That's a fact. Even the FBI knows that because they study psychotics. They do know it. They know behavior starts really early. So when you wonder, I wonder what happened to Fred. He just snapped. Fred been repressing that stuff for 50 years. And he came up. And yes, we're still friends. But realize this, you're not enoughness or feeling you're not good enough comes up when we, what? Compare. Comparison. It just stops. It stops everything. Competition stops everything. Friendly competition, you even got a waiver on that. I used to run track. I was really good. Really good. And someone's like, who's your biggest competitor? And I learned this from my mom. It was me. If I didn't sleep right, practice, eat, or when my mom said, get in that cold ice water, you're going to hurt tomorrow, it was me. It was always me. And if I didn't come in first, I wasn't upset. Wasn't meant to be. And we're in a society now that wants to compete. Our politicians are competing. They're competing not for us. They're competing for TV time, radio time, and a whole bunch of other stuff, and ratings and money. And who's going to like them? We have to rise above that, even when they challenge us, even when they scare us. Because a lot of them, if you really watch behavior, really study it, we got a bunch of 3-year-olds on both sides of the aisle. And they're tripping right now, okay? And they're in some, I'm not good enough. Because you got to have some major ego to be in that realm, unless, yep, that's true, laugh. Because right now, things are a little wonky. They're a little different. But I know we're in a higher shift of consciousness. You could see it. The technology, you could feel it in the air. The weather's changing. My husband and I live in the mountains. Last week, I had to walk to an aspen tree to make sure I wasn't seeing things. I saw yellow leaves. This morning, there's over 10. The planet is shifting. Therefore, we're required to shift. And we're required to heal. That we're not good enough. To let go of the teacher, the parent, the friend, the ex. Because it's still in there. I still do my work. I even see a special chiropractor and everything, doing my work to get all that out. I love Don Miguel Ruiz in the 4 Agreements. Don't take anything personal. Because a lot of people, they're stuck in some old stuff, and you just happen to be in that space at that time. There was a little girl, she was 12 years old. She got skipped a grade in a private Catholic school. Her dad, a really bad alcoholic. His personality would totally change. She's very excited. Some of the family members are very excited by her, what she's doing. Very industrious 12-year-old girl. He's drunk, goes off. I have it so good. You're never going to be anything. You're never going to go to college. Just the meanest things you can say to a 12-year-old girl. The next morning, he remembered nothing. That little girl survived a lot, including near death, physical attacks. That little girl is me. I didn't let his not good enough get to me. I still have some residual, but it always fueled me. And even when people say, I don't understand how you did this and I didn't, I'm like, well, won't you ask me how it happened? Or how I did this, or how I wasn't homeless anymore, or how I surpassed it, and I'll help you. So when people come to you, I don't understand how you got a new car. I don't have a new car. How come you're buying stuff and the economy's bad? They're like little Pomeranians. And they're just barking all day long. Catch them in mid-bark and say, hey, you want to talk about it? Let me share with you my story. We all have a story. We all have a story. I have yet to hear anyone have a stellar, perfect childhood. I haven't. Even people that said that it was pure perfection. I said, so no one triggered you, not even in school? Okay. I watch those people. Because we're here to learn. We're here to grow. And our experiences help others out. To letting go and stop feeling, I'm not enough. Because you are. You can't help it. Just like that Ernest Holmes quote. I got to put it back if I can. I can't. Oh, well. That's right. The Ernest Holmes quote, part of it says, you're enough because you were created by divine spirit, by the divine master plan. You are enough. None of us are wrong, fractured, born wrong, born in the wrong family. No, none of that. Everything is a divine plan. Even when it's a challenge, it's a divine plan. Even when you hit a wall, you will jump over that wall if you trust and believe. And that's what this requires. In these times, we're going to have more stuff coming. I know it. I can feel it. You can feel it too. We're all connected. But you got to stay grounded and don't go into fear. You're enough because you're pre-approved. You're pre-approved. Screw the credit card companies. You pre-approved because you were born. You're pre-approved because you are loved. We haven't probably really felt the love of Spirit of God, because I think it would just like blow us up because it's so pure. Before you even curse someone out, you are already forgiven. I got news for you. You already are. You may feel bad about being mad at someone. Well, it was already forgotten. The Spirit already knew. Okay, there's some anger coming. Okay, it'll be all right. Because you're human. You're pre-approved. You have never been wrong. You have never been faltered. There are no flaws. God makes no mistakes, because that's not the God I believe in. No way, no how. On another note, I want you to take a look at doggies and kitties. So when you feel you're not good enough, think about this. You see a cute Auburn dog and a beautiful black dog. Do you think that Auburn dog is going, I wish my hair was black? Or a kitty goes, that cat has long hair, I have short hair. What's up with that? I don't think animals do that. Especially cats. That's a whole other story. They know they're good enough. They will let you know with a quickness. The moment you walk through the door, our black kitty, he lets us know that, oh, welcome to my home. We are good enough. And I believe the animals knows they're good enough. The ocean, the trees, and we're all connected to that. Isn't it time we really recognize ourselves, forgive ourselves, whatever, let it go. Let it go. Just let it go, because we're the ones that put ourselves on our own cross and beat ourselves up. You're enough. If you make a mistake, it's a mistake. That word sin that they threw at all of us, and I was in a Catholic school, so I heard it a lot. The Hebrew meaning of sin is not what they made it out to be. It means mistake. That's it. So any old stuff you have, even if it's deep in your soul, in your cells, it's just a mistake. It's okay. Why? Because you're good enough. So I want you to look at someone, look at a neighbor, and repeat after me. You're enough. You are love. And you're perfect. And so it is. Thank you.
Where am I?
Oh, Mike.
Where am I going? Is it somewhere that I want to go? And when I get there, is that where happy is? Or is it somewhere that I already know? Sometimes I feel like I cry without a noise. Sometimes I feel like somebody chose my choice. I have to run away. I have to sit and stay. I want to live a life where I'm allowed to say that I'm proud of the way that I spent my days. I can feel something growing. It is small, but it's shifting the ground. When I was younger, I could hear it, but it's back. It's my sound. Sometimes I feel like I lost my only voice, but then I realize that only I can choose my choice. I have to run away. I have to sit and stay. I want to live a life where I'm allowed to say that I'm proud of the way that I spend my days. These days, oh, we ever really get our days to dream and days to lose? I just need to choose my time. I have to run away. I have to stay. I'm gonna live a life where I am proud to say that I follow
Thank you, Abby and Trent. Abby, where are you performing next? You guys have anything coming up next you want to announce?
Trent is music directing Buddy Holly, the musical, out at Town Hall in Littleton. I've seen it before. It's fantastic. So go see that. My next project, I have two things coming up. I'm actually in a straight play where I'm not singing. Frankenstein, the play, out in Brighton. And then I'm going to be on the Polar Express up in Golden, Colorado, throughout their whole Polar Express experience, I guess. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I love when you guys are here.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. And now it's a beautiful time. Oh, Prayer Works, this beautiful soul, had a wonderful surgery. Marilyn, yeah, I know. I didn't want to say your name because in video and stuff. Yeah, I was being confidential here. Prayer Works, you're doing great, Marilyn. Thank you for being here. And we ask you to hold your gift and time in your hand, knowing that all the money, everything, your time, your talent, and your treasure, it goes to support this building. If anyone's new here, that parking lot is brand new. So, yes, it's beautiful. Thank you all who continue to donate for many, many years and new donors. And you may go to also altheacenter.org to do monthly recurring donations. But you can hold your tithe, your intention, even if you go online, hold your credit card in your hand and say, after me, together we say, the universe provides all that I need and all that I give. With great joy, I share my prosperity, planting seeds for a world I'm helping manifest. And so it is. Amen. Thank you all. And I will also put our QR code up that goes to support our building and other things that we intend to do as well for the future of this building. So thank you very much. We also have some, I don't know if they're on here. Oh, not yet. We also have some events coming up. Just go to our website, and the Mala event, her closing deadline, I think it's September 1st, because she has to order the beads. But I know there's some spots still left over. But definitely go to the website and sign up. And Kelly's grief workshop, she will be talking about other forms of grief as we are grieving and letting go of the old and embracing the new. It's just not physical grief. Grief of jobs, grief of loss of relationships. So go to our website. And now, if you're all willing to stand and hold hands.
We've sung this together before, but if you're new, just listen. And you can sing if you're able. If not, no worries. Just listen to the words. They're very peaceful. So please join in singing Rooted if you can. Plant your feet upon the earth. Know your value, know your worth. Take a breath that's long and deep. You're carried by the ground beneath. Feel the sunshine on your skin, a lotus flower blossoming. Your journey is your offering. You are here for a reason. Send your roots down through the dirt, anchoring you through the hurt. With every breath, lengthen your spine, reaching steady towards the light. Feel the sunshine on your skin. Turn up the wiser voice within. Your story is your offering, and you are here for a reason. Yes.
Yes, beautiful. I continue to hold hands. We're going to pray out. Trent, come on up. You are here for a reason. That's the truth. I know this week is blessed for all of us, so we're grounded in a universal field. So repeat after me. I am here for a reason. My season is now. I am more than enough. I'm the light of the divine. And so it is. I love you guys. Oh, I love you. Yeah, and he'll be here next week. You're amazing.
I'll be here in 2 weeks.
I know, you'll be here in 2 weeks. I love you.
I love you. I love you.
Whole money, because we want to be able to start paying people more. And eventually I want to